guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today, as you can probably tell by the title, thumbnail, and where I am standing, we are going to be doing another bookshelf scavenger hunt picks what I read. You guys know I love these videos. I have such fun time doing it. Basically, I get my prompts from BooksandLaLa. She does like a scavenger hunt type video, and it basically takes you to pick up different books from your bookshelf, and it will eventually lead you to a book on your TBR, and that is what we are going to be reading for this video. So without further ado, I think let's just get straight into it. So the first prompt is grab your favorite book, go to the acknowledgements, and the first name you see, find a book by an author with the same name. So I have done my 2 favorite books from last year, so I don't want to start off on the same one because then I risk, you know, getting the full same, you know, series of events. So I think I'll go with Magnolia Parks by Jessica Hastings. I'm just about to start the newest one, which I'm super excited about, for a different video, but yeah, I really love this series, so I thought I would choose this. So in the acknowledgement, the first name is Benjamin William Hastings. So Benjamin, oh, I've got one. Everyone in my family has killed someone by Benjamin Stevenson. Perfect. So the second prompt with this one is pick something on the cover, find another book with that thing in the title. A knife, a gun, and a bird. Knife, gun, bird in the title. Gosh, that might be a bit hard. Okay, I will look on Goodreads and hopefully this will help me. And I want to ideally do this with books I have read if I can. Okay, I do actually have one. Technically, this is in my unhaul pile, but I'm only unhauling it because I'm getting a special edition of it. And we've got the ballad of the song Birds, and here is also a bird, I believe, and the snakes. So this is going well so far. Normally we have to stretch it a bit, but I think this is going all right. So then we have go to page 50, line 5, pick a word from that line and find a title with that word. So page 50 and line 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, grandest lady in the capital. It's a short one. So lady in the is obviously also good. I'll see lady maybe. No, I've not got anything on my red shelf. I might have to do in the. That might be so boring, but I want to try and be as specific as possible. So let's do in or the. Let's try and do an in the. If we have it. Here we go. We have love in the time of serial killers. So a bit of a boring one in terms of not the most exciting set of words, but at least we got them both together. Then we have find a 5-star read with the same colours on the cover. So we've got red, pink, black, I guess a little bit of blue, but maybe pink and red. Okay, a 5-star read with pink and red. Okay, so I've decided to go for Funny You Should Ask by Lisa Sussman. These, I think, are very similar tones, very similar vibes, so I think that's a pretty good link, and this was 5 stars. I love it. I love this woman's books. I know everyone doesn't like them that much, but I adore them. So now we have find a book with the same number of pages. Okay, sometimes we have to look up on Goodreads for this, but this has 338 pages. So yeah, I'm gonna look on Goodreads because there's absolutely no way that I can figure that out myself, and I'm also going to be going off the editions on Goodreads because sometimes it's slightly different numbers and I feel like otherwise I might as well just check every single book. So I'm going to go off what it says on here. So 338, let's sort by number of pages. I feel like 338 is slightly lower than average, but I feel like I should definitely have a book with that number of pages, surely. 338. So supposedly Daisy Darker has 338 pages. I'm not too sure because I've got a different edition. Okay, at the end of the acknowledgements actually it is 338, so I will count that. I think that's a pretty good one. So we've got Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney, which not a personal fave, but you know, some people enjoy it. Now we've got flip open to any page, the first name you see, find a book by an author who shares that name. Okay, Daisy might be probably a good one. First page we've got Connor. Okay, do I have any authors that are Connor? Nothing rings a bell. No Connor, so I'm going to keep reading. We've got Nana, but I guess that's not quite going to be in the name of a book. Yeah, just Connor. Still Connor and Nana. Okay, Connor. Rose. I should definitely have a Rose, and then Lily's next, so I should surely. Oh no, I don't. Fabulous. Okay, what about Lily? No, oh my god, I actually don't have any. I feel like the only other character in here is it's Lily, Connor, Daisy, Rose. I want someone to say Daisy because I'm sure I've got a Daisy. Mr. Kennedy? Is there one with a surname Kennedy? Oh no, I've only got one that I unhauled, so god, this is difficult because there's like 5 characters in this book. Trixie. I do not have a Trixie. Hello. Got a cat around my legs. She's also very perplexed. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do Daisy maybe, because obviously the name of a character in a book. So no, I've not got any Daisies. Oh my god, this is actually so difficult. Okay, so I'm pretty sure all of the main characters in here are Rose, Connor, Lily, Daisy, and then the mum and the dad. So unfortunately I don't think I'm going to be able to find one, so instead I'm going to go off Alice Feeney, and I'm just going to pick another Alice Feeney book. We were doing so well, but unfortunately I've had to stretch that a little bit. So yeah, unfortunately we're gonna have to do a little bit of a tenuous link here, but we've got another book here now. And the next prompt is find another title with the same number of letters. This might take a while. So rock, paper, scissors has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. My cat is meowing away at me, oh my goodness. So 17 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That was literally the first one. Oh my god, okay. Spoonful of Murder has the same amount of letters. That has worked out so well. I'm very pleased with myself. That was very quick and I'm not normally that fast, but I really love this one. The next prompt is now find a book with a similar cover. Okay. Maybe like a same bluish or like the same type of vibes. I think these are quite similar vibes. No, actually they're not similar at all. I'm actually such a liar. Similar to no. I mean, I won't lie. I know it's meant to be kind of a little bit of a similar vibe, but it is, I think, very similar to this one. It's kind of like alternating colours, but if the background is blue, like it's the same type of text, and I know it's definitely meant to be inspired by one or the other, so I think we're going to go for this, a little bit of a tenuous one. But now we have flip to a random page, point it at a word and find that word in a book title on your TBR shelf. So I've decided for this one I'm going to do it a little bit differently, and the first one that I point to, if I don't have it on my TBR, I'm going to do word association, so we have to go for that one and find as tenuous or good a link as possible. Ideally I'd love something on my TBR this month that I haven't got video plans for, like Stone Blind, Grey After Dark, Little White Lies, all that type of stuff. So let's flip to a random page. Let's go with the start, and I'm going to point to this word, door. Okay, let me have a think of what I can try and link together. Okay, so not one on my TBR for the month, but I have found one with door actually in the title. So this is one that I own and it's currently at uni, but I'm traveling back to uni today, so I don't think that'll be a problem. And that is Those People Next Door by Kia Abdullah. I don't know if you can see it here. This is kind of just a thriller, I believe. It's kind of like about kind of racism and like not trusting your neighbours and things like that. Sounds very interesting to me. I got it for my dad as a present. He liked it, and then he normally donates his books, so he just said, oh, do you want it? So I took it, which was kind of like a present for me, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. This is not one that was like tip top of the TBR, so I'm definitely excited to, you know, get to it and see what I think. And yeah, a thriller should be super duper fun, so yeah, I'm very, very excited, and I will catch up with you when I'm part of the way through. Hey guys, I am now about halfway through Those People Next Door. So it's been a very busy week. I filmed the intro on Tuesday, went back up to uni, got this, started it. It's now Saturday, I'm back home from uni, I've sat 2 exams in the time that I haven't seen you, and this video needs to go up tomorrow, so this is the whole thing. But I am now halfway through and I am enjoying it. So we are basically following Salma and her family. I believe they're Indian, and they have just moved into this new kind of housing estate, and the couple next door, she catches the husband knocking down her Black Lives Matter banner that's in the garden, and there's a bit of a back and forth, and it kind of pretty much just escalates from there, going back and forth, etc, etc. And we know obviously every time it's escalating, things like that, so it's getting very tense, things are happening. Obviously you kind of know who to blame, but then also, like, you know, people aren't taking responsibility for things, etc, etc. And I am like not having an issue with that. I do have the audiobook on Libby, and that's how I'm mainly listening to it. The thing is with this is I was getting a little bit bored, kind of, just because not much has really happened. There has been some escalation, but nothing too crazy to be halfway through what I thought was like a proper like thriller book. Because like here it says brilliantly pacey with a big twist, and I was like, I thought we kind of got that vibe, and it's not been that vibe at all so far. However, I did think about DNFing this, to be honest, because I think a lot of the stuff, like, I find it very like angering, like the racism from the neighbours, and like the way that everyone's kind of just like letting it by, and like the way they're treating them. Like, it's quite like, it really quite elicits an anger within me, which isn't a pleasant emotion to have while reading a book. And I kept feeling like, you know, the way events were occurring, and there was certain, like, there's a dog that I'm very worried about in here, I can't lie. So like, it was just not like a super pleasant read. And I'm not saying that books need to be pleasant all the time and you shouldn't talk about racism and things like that at all. It's just like right now at the moment I was looking for kind of like a more of an easy read, and I don't think it's quite that yet. However, we do move on to part 3 in about 15 pages, and I did look up kind of some reviews and stuff because I was obviously considering DNFing it, and I was like, oh, should I find another book with door in it? Like, there's only kind of one other, am I going to do word association, like, etc, etc. But a lot of the books saying it really comes alive when you get to kind of the court case aspect, which I'm presuming is in the final third. And apparently there is also like a murder whodunit type of thing, so I guess that is all to come. Like, it's already been built up, to be honest, to this point, I can't lie, and I think that's what's been putting me off a bit. But I mean, if there's a twist, if there's a courtroom type of thing, like, I am definitely interested to kind of see it improve. So I think I'm going to stick with it. Hopefully I'll finish it tonight or tomorrow morning, ideally, because I've got a lot of books I want to read in the next couple of days. And yeah, I think I am wanting to continue on with it because I just hit myself in the face. This was like a Waterstones book of the month. Like, it's got a 3.75, which isn't super high, but like, I mean, I would expect it to be good if it's third of the month. I don't know, but I think I'm going to continue on with it, give it a chance. But like, I'm not absolutely loving it so far. It's not the writing or anything, it's just like I'm just finding myself a little bit bored, and at the same time it's like making me angry. It's kind of a lingering feeling as well for me. Like, I'm just very like invested, but not in a good way, in like emotionally almost, but not with the characters, just in like what's happening to them. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm going to keep going with it, and I will catch up to you when I finished it, which is hopefully this evening, but we will see. Hey guys, so I ended up finishing Those People Next Door only about an hour ago or so, and to be honest, I'm actually very glad that I continued on with this. This definitely picked up in the second half. I feel like it almost felt like two different stories. The first half of this for me, I felt just dragged so much. Like I told you guys, I was considering DNFing, and I was pretty kind of set on DNFing and picking another book, even though that was going to be such a rush to finish. But after reading some reviews, like I said, I did decide to stick with it, and I'm very, very glad I did. So yeah, like I was saying, the second half just felt like a completely different book. It flipped much more to like a courtroom drama, and I generally think we could have halved the first section and just had like this half of the book, and it would have been so much better. We could have even have had like a couple, 3 or 4 chapters of the first half. I know that obviously it helped with building the characters and kind of setting the scene, but I just personally think it dragged on for way too long. But yeah, the second half I did really enjoy, like I was saying. So the first half sat about like a 2.753, and then the second half sat about a 4 or so, and the twist I thought was really good in here. There's a twist kind of towards the end that I did not expect at all. I did not see coming. I really thought I'd kind of sussed out the whole book, and I was like, oh yeah, like that makes sense, I guess, okay, that's gonna happen, like a bit boring, whatever. The twist came and I was like, I was fully like jaw dropped, I can't lie. And you know it's a good twist when it's got me sat there like, yeah, I really enjoy twists like this that I feel like aren't just a cheap like trying to get you twist, but also like kind of make sense, but also like you did expect. And I do think one thing that did benefit from the longer first half is that you kind of felt attached to the characters, so you kind of felt like you knew them a bit, and that kind of made certain twists and other parts kind of more impactful, I guess. But overall I still think it could have been shorter. Sorry if you can hear one of my cats going absolutely crazy for like the corner of my backpack. So yeah, like I said, the first half was kind of around a 3, the second half was around a 4, so I've settled on a 3.5 for this. I did think the writing was really good, I didn't have a problem with that. For me, it was fully just the pace at the start. It felt so slow, the build up, and like I said, we didn't get to kind of like the whodunit / courtroom stuff until pretty much halfway through. So yeah, overall I did enjoy this, and I'm glad I didn't DNF it, but I still think it definitely needed some tweaks. It kind of felt very debut-y, and I know this isn't a debut because she's got 3 other books out. I don't know whether I would pick up another book from this author. I think depending on like if I actually heard like specifically good reviews about it, because this, like I said, was only from the Waterstones like throughout the month that I knew about it. So yeah, overall 3.5, pretty solid. I would have liked to have enjoyed it a little bit more, enjoyed the first half, but salivate, you know what I mean? And excited to get this one off of my TBR because I had it at uni because I wasn't super interested in it, and I definitely feel like it would have sat on the TBR for a while, so it's good to get one off of the TBR onto my little red shelf. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying my occasional, I think I've done 3 this year, bookshelf scavenger hunt videos. I enjoy them very much. I think it's a super fun way to pick out what I read, and it really kind of gives us a complete surprise. So if you guys want to see more of these, do let me know, and I do plan to do some more throughout the year anyway. I want to say sorry for the lack of uploads in the last week. I have just sat 2 of my 3 end of second year uni exams, so it's been a very busy week for me, and unfortunately I haven't had time to read or edit or film, but now I am pretty much done. I've just got 1 more exam, and that's a week and a half away, so I should definitely have a lot more time then, and then after that as well to do a lot more filming videos, etc. I did also vlog my exam week, so you'll see that as a bonus video soon. So yeah, if you guys like this, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe and turn the bell to a little club, make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as they're linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!